Hello there, welcome to If My Heart Had Wings. I'm your host, Lynx. As always, let's continue the morning glory. We are looking forward to actually seeing it. Hopefully it's there. Let's maybe find out. Yeah, I also don't like to wake up in the morning, Kotori. What noise? What noise? I mean, aside from the cooking, I don't hear anything. And the music, but that's not something the characters hear, right? Morning, Kotori! You are too enthusiastic in the morning. Oh no, there are two of them. Collect approach. You do realize you have a sister. You might have forgotten because she's not that often on the screen, but you have a sister, Ageha. Don't lie to us. Yeah. Not a chance I will manage to eat them all, I guess.
Aoi.
What? Yoru's response had a bit of a twitch to it. What? No! I know what they are talking about. Kotori, do you want some rice? As I was filling her bowl, I could hear a few voices coming from the hall. Is somebody here? Kanako entered the dining hall with a big smile on her face. She wasn't alone. Coming in after her was...
Minase-kun.
Yuko! Yuko! Sunny! Ryoko! Let's go!
ソアリング部のみんながなんかすごいことするらしいから見といた方がいいよ
それで夜行バスで帰ってきたらみんな時間が同じだったみたいで駅でばったり
So that's why you're all here so early.
私はさっき寮の前で会ったんだけどね
あの2階の部屋に隠してあったグライダーで飛ぶんでしょなんとかって雲を
私たちも興味あるからさ
I mean...
みんな頑張ってたのいつも横で見てたし
But it's no longer there.
一度飛んでるところ見てみたかったから
The pressure, man.
そう言うと思って一応連絡も回しておいたわけみんな
From time our garage was trashed to the time we got our base, Flying Fish Manor, where we had been doing our work. It was a bit of a nuisance for you and everyone else, but they never complained and even helped from time to time.
というわけで朝ごはんプリーズ
I mean... There are some croquettes if you'd like. Kotori made them.
えこれ小鳥ちゃん作ったのすごいおいしそう
Listen, there is no way I can eat that amount. They would spoil otherwise. They can eat them, right? Right.
もちろんよ私たちの晴れ舞台を見るためにわざわざ帰ってきてくれたんだもん
でもお口に合うかしら。昨日作ったやつだからもう冷めてるし。
There is rice and miso soup too. I'll get you some.
あ、私手伝うわ。
The entrance doorbell rang just as I was scooping out a serving of rice. Sone pattered off to the entrance. A bit later.
お邪魔します。
Onchan! Hey! Dude, I don't know why I'm getting happy when he arrives. It's weird. He's a great friend, okay? As he entered, all of the girls blushed a little and began fixing their hair. Right.
おはよう、ハニー。
Kotoru!
よう来てやったぞ。
Mabu! Oteru Mabu, what are you doing here?
昨日いちごのお裾分け持っていこうと思ったんだけどな。アゲハにお邪魔になるからやめとけって言われて、仕事行く前に持ってきたんだ。
You're not staying. Come on, man, you have to stay. Saying that, he put 3 packs of strawberries on the table.
昨日のイチゴだ。本当だ。私はあーちゃんに呼ばれて。あーちゃん、はい着替え。おお、悪いわね。
What about you, Mabu?
あ？こないだ飛んでるとこ見に行った時、なんか中途半端になっちゃっただろ。
What do you mean?
もう一回ちゃんと見ときたいと思ってな。
Oh, you're a great friend too. Oh, really?
あ、勘違いすんなよ。これは生徒会役員としてだからな。別にお前らなんか興味ねえからな。
Sure. Yeah, I get it. You'd tsundere. Say it, don't spray it.
なんか一気に大所帯に。
Anchan, are you guys going to eat the breakfast?
いいのか？
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。
なんかうまそうだなこのコロッケ。
Yeah. I guess making all the croquettes was a good call. Phew, we don't have enough ingredients otherwise.
葵の分ちゃんと残るかしら。
Hey. I mean, I ate those croquettes when they were technically at their best, right? So yesterday. Also, again, there is no way I can eat all of that on my own. Not very.
しかし、こうなると足りない人が一人いるわね。
あのね。
おっと、言ったそばから。
このチャイムの押し方は。
私、見てきます。
Ryoko headed towards the entrance. A moment later,
やあ、おはようみんな。
Amade walked in with a smile on her face.
本当に来ちゃったよ。
Why wouldn't she? Good morning, what happened? You're here early.
今日もテストをするんだろう。顧問としてしっかり見ておこうと思ってな。
いつも気まぐれで来たり来なかったりするくせに、ご
Mm.
飯の匂いにつられてきたんじゃないでしょうね。いい匂いだ。お腹空いてたのを思い出してしまったぞ。
I could hear that, and here you are.
わーい、ありがとう葵くん。
In a moment, the normal quiet morning sun became very noisy. It felt just like the morning before a festival.
葵くん、おかわり。
In a way, as expected.
あー、こっちも。
Okay, I'm on it.
こーら、あんたたち食べ過ぎ。葵の分なくなっちゃう。
Calm down, girl.
葵
Aoi! Oh yeah, they don't realize, huh? Everyone was paying attention to the way Kotori was speaking.
もういいでしょ、なんて呼ぼうが。
Oh yeah, they don't know. It was a pretty cool morning. It really felt as if summer was about to end.
ほら、さっさと食べてテストフライトやるわよ。
This was likely the last summer for us. What? No, not the flashbang. Some of those transitions are really lengthy. Today's flight is all ready to go. The morning glory will appear tomorrow. Thinking like that, everyone was able to get in the mood to be really focused on their work. It was set up to be like the real flight, from takeoff all the way to the getting up to the clouds. Air currents are heavily dependent on season, time, and the patterns of the pressure in the sky, so it's difficult to fly the same course the same way. However, places with frequent vertical drafts tend to have them because of topological reasons. Today's flight is trying to be as close as it could be to the real thing. It's basically a preview.
どうだった？いけそう？リフトは捕まえられたけど、サーマルに乗るのとは感覚が違うのね。流れが読めなくて戸惑った。意外なところに下降気流が発生してたり。でも大丈夫。だんだん慣れてきたから。
After coming back from our second flight, we're taking a break while Aga and crew were checking the glider. Flying an unfamiliar curve would be particularly hard since the wind is strong today. I had been directing the course from behind so that Kotori could focus on maintaining the in-air stance.
想定よりだいぶ流されてたもんね。
アゲハ先輩、チェック完了しました。こっち異常なしです。こっちもよ。
オッケー。じゃああと5分休憩したら次のフライト行くよ。次どこまで飛ぶ？まだ時間あるし、もう一回様子見する？
Yeah, I'd like to fly while we've got the time to spare. I don't want to be trying to come back when the sun's already gone down.
そうね、それがいいと思う。ってことは次は野外着陸も視野に入れてのフライトってわけね。
Outside landing? What? An outside landing is basically landing somewhere other than the runway. If the glider runs out of power, it doesn't mean we can return to the runway like normal. However, it isn't exactly the same as an emergency landing. Okay. I mean, emergency, I assume it's something more serious. Rather, it's to land in a place that won't be a bother and also allows for recovery as needed. Of course, that's ignoring any possible damage to the aircraft. Since we never flew far, we always flew with the assumption we'd be returning to the runway. We're still essentially doing that today, but when the real flight happens, there is no guarantee. Luckily, there's a lot of open lands on the mountainside of Kazugaura. It shouldn't be hard to find a place to do an outside landing.
だいぶ風が出てきたな。
Amane whispered as she looked at the clouds moving briskly across the sky. Yeah, it's much stronger than we had anticipated. We almost had to do an outside landing earlier.
おい、飲み物買ってきたぞ。
Tasaki came back. Tasaki? Tasaki? Is he Tasaki? I never know. I never knew. Came back with a convenience store bag in hand. He has been out on a trip since morning. It's about the time he'd usually get bored, but he's surprisingly been helping out with a lot of stuff. Thanks, Mambo.
別にお前のためじゃねえよ。お前の分はついでだからな。
That's tsundere.
またまた、葵大好きっ子なくせに。
ちげえよバカ。俺が愛してるのはあかりさんだ。
I took the cold sports drink from Masatsugu and handed one to Kotori. There is no AC in the cockpit. Which makes sense, because that would be additional wave. It's like being in a greenhouse. It's really easy to get dehydrated. I mean, I still think it's the fault of the... basically the fact that your windows are tinted black. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Which I don't think I am. Okay, about time to get going.
渓流解いて。
The mood. Since the wind was strong today, the glider was moored to the ground. After it was released and Kotori headed out. Oh, it could have okay. So the wind would be that strong that it would lift it on its own? That would be nuts. Maybe it would just make it fall somewhere. Anyway, after it was released and Kotori headed off to the cockpit.
ああ、そうだ葵。
一応非常食代わりにビスケットを。
Asaka called out for me and went to take the cookies from her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the wind suddenly changed directions. The wind coming from the lake suddenly blew the strongest it had all day. Turning my head to look once, I heard Amane's shriek. I saw not only the glider being pushed by the sudden burst of wind, but also right roll with the giant wing, a completely helpless Kotori. Kotori! The next thing we know, Kotori was hit by the main wing and sent flying out her wheelchair. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Kotori! By the time I had made it to her side, she had lost consciousness. Oh, you've got to be kidding me right now. Come on, man. I paced back and forth in front of the dorm telephone.
落ち着きなって。
I can't. Yeah. Continues pacing. I paused missed the response. Kotori was taken to hospital in an ambulance. Her buddy went with her and I had only heard a little from her. While she had no visible injuries, Kotori was going to be given a thorough examination. The wing luckily hit her wheelchair, so Kotori was only sent knocked out of it. Her was supposed to contact me and let me know the results, but I still hadn't heard anything. I stared at my silent phone. I let out a frustrated sigh as the entrance bell rang. Only a moment later, there was a sudden banging on the door.
何？
Come on out! I got backed up and opened the door. Standing there was... Why you... Oh, Shitioka.
ハバネは無事なのか?
He yelled as soon as he saw me. How did he know? Why was he that far frantic? Hundreds of questions popped into my head. She's still at the hospital.
どこの病院だ?
I told him the directions I had heard from Hibari. She had no obvious injuries, they're giving her a thorough examination right now. I don't like the fact that it's him here. Looking closely, I could see he was sweating. Besides breathing heavily, his forehead was producing beds of sweat that were messing up his thinning hair. It seems like he heard about the accident and instantly ran here. No, not seems like. Miss Morino should be at the hospital. Miss Morino? It's our homeroom teacher, okay. But Tobioka isn't. Why would he rush all the way out here?
どうかしたのか？すごい音がしていたけど。
Amanda had come running from the dining hall after hearing the noise. Tobioka glared at Amanda as soon as he saw her.
望月、これはお前の責任だぞ。
Oh, shut the
お前
fuck
が顧
up,
問を引き受けたり
Shitioka!
したからだ。また同じことを繰り返すつもりか?
Can we kick his ass now? Amanda stood still, seemingly paralyzed by fear from the vicious reprimanding that Shitioka barked. Because he's only good at barking. He then gave us all a rage of filled stare.
無許可の校外活動で事故を起こした。もう言い逃れはさせんぞ。
Go fuck yourself.
ソアリング部は無期限の活動停止。あの忌々しいグライダーも没収だ。
I propose hitting him in the head and tying him down.
も
No.
しまた違反したら処分してやるから覚悟しろ。
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, man. He spoke as if he had some deep-seated grudge. When finished, he marched out of the dorm. He was like he headed to the hospital Kotori had been taken to.
何だったの？
No idea. Shitioka was mad. I could understand and even have predicted that much. He was more than angry, however. I could see that he was genuinely worried about Kotori. Yeah, I don't know about that. He wasn't her homeroom teacher, supervisor, or even had much contact with her. He had no particular reason to feel that strong about Kotori. While that was probably normal for a teacher, it still seemed way too strong. I don't like that guy.
私の責任だ。
No, it's not. Amanda spoke quietly.
だからそうじゃないですってば。
We had repeated this conversation a number of times after Kotori had been taken to the hospital.
顧問っていうのは建前みたいなもので、責任は私らにあるんです。
Akari has said you can be recognized as a club unless you have a supervisor, which is why we asked Amane. That was just a front for we intend to take all responsibility when something to actually happen. But the truth is that when something did happen, Amane would be the one to take all the fall.
いや、でも引き受けたのは私だ。飛岡先生が怒るのは当然だ。
Shitioka.
先輩。
There was nothing that could be said to console her. All we could do now was pray Kotori was okay. Which I think she will be. I see. Ready? What's good? Yeah, I see. Thank you for going through the trouble to call me. Please tell her I said hi. I would drag my ass over to the hospital, to be honest. I let out a sigh of relief and set down the phone.
なんだって？
They said they didn't find anything wrong. She'll be spending the night at the hospital just to be safe.
よかった。
But I guess that means we are not flying, huh?
よかったです。
That was Hibari in the phone. She had called to explain Kotori's situation.
無事だったみたいね。
Kano came out from the hallway and gave us all a look. Sorry that I kept you worrying.
ほんとだよ。ねえ、ハット先輩。こわこわ。
Well, there was no way Hatto knew what happened. His quack made it apparent he knew Kotori's absence meant something was wrong.
ゆかさんたちにも教えてこようっと。
Kano left the dining hall, taking Hatto with her.
それじゃあ、私そろそろ帰るね。
Yeah, I'll walk you for a bit. What are you going to do, Amane? I'll prepare a room if you want to stay here.
いや、仕事があるから戻るよ。何かあったら知らせてほしい。
Okay, got it. Knowing that Kotori was okay, we finally were able to move away from the phone. God damn it. We didn't need this situation. I went outside with Aoi. This guy should have gotten quiet right at this moment after being loud for a second.
もう夏も終わりだもんね。
After a few days, it will be September and summer vacation will be over. So much happened to us this month that it was over before any of us knew it. Aga stopped unexpectedly. What's wrong?
葵。
Aga folded her hands around mine. Aga? Her hands were trembling. Not only her hands, but her shoulders, her knees, her lips. It was as if the trembles had taken over her entire body.
安心したら急に怖くなってきちゃって。
He?
ごめん。ちょっとの間だけ。
Okay. I answered briefly and began to hold her hands back in red.
倒れてる小鳥を見たとき、すごく怖かった。小鳥にもしものことがあったらどうしようって。怖くて。
As she whispered this, Aga was shaking as if she had chills. It was as if her blood was frozen, the same feeling I had when I saw what happened to Kotori. It was a truly horrifying, chilling moment. I tightly held Aga's hands. I wasn't sure if it was to comfort her or myself.
少し落ち着いた。
Aga held go of my hands.
ありがとう、葵。
Sure, don't mention it. I feel betrayed myself.
小鳥には後でちゃんと謝っとくね。葵の手を借りちゃったって。
Aga smiled and laughed. She was back to her normal self, I think. We continued to walk.
日が沈んでく。
Aga whispered as she looked up the slightly hilly road we are walking on. The setting sun gave the sky and clouds an orange glow.
この分じゃ明日も来そうにないね。
Oh. Yeah. On the night before the morning glory's appearance, the eastern sky is purple. Last year we saw a bluish-purple sky. The next morning Amane was cursing at the sky. Tonight's moon was orange as always. The morning glory won't be coming tomorrow. I mean, I think you are looking not in the correct direction because I can clearly see it's bluish-purple in the top right corner. Hello? Come on! I hope it doesn't come while Kotori's not here.
本当だよ。そんなことになったらあの子一生根に持つよ。
Yeah. What happened to the glider?
あ、
It's probably broken in some way.
見てあれ
We could see the shadows of about 5 people on the runway. They were dismantling our glider.
先生たちだ
Sons of bitches. Amongst the face I saw teachers from our school. Oh, what you doing?
おいみなせ、邪魔するんじゃないぞ。
How about I kick your ass, you shit yoka?
言っただろう、グライダーは没収すると。もともと
They took off
お
the main
前
wing
たち
and
が
dumped
学
it
校
into
か
the
ら
back
盗
of
み
a
出したも
truck.
のだがな。
やめてそんな積み方したら翼が
I ran up to the teachers.
このトレーラーを使ってください
A trial made specifically for transporting a glider was nearby. I realized stopping them was not possible. Instead, she focused on helping them use the trailer. Fucking idiots. She didn't want the glider to get damaged.
葵も手伝って
Okay.
いい心がけ。
Shut the fuck up, Tobioka, you piece of shit! We showed the teacher how to dismantle it and got it loaded on the trailer.
積み込みが完了したら学校へ運んでください。
Would you shut your mouth? Shitioka gave orders to the other teachers. What are you going to do to the glider, you shithead?
お前たちには関係ない。言っておくが、次もし盗っ人のような真似をしたら、ただでは済まさんぞ。それでは、車を出してください。
Shitty ass teacher. The trailer and the carpooling began to move. After confirming it was okay, Shitioka went over to his own car. At that moment, he turned his head to look at us. Fucking shitface. When our eyes met, he looked at me as if nothing had happened. He proceeded to get his car and drive off the runway. All he could do was watch it leave. Oh, we should make his life so much harder now. I would become such a pain in his ass, man. The next day.
たった今
A bit after noon, Barry brought Kotori back.
小鳥先輩
My ear.
姉さんストップ
Asa lanked towards Kotori, but Yoru held her back.
病み上がりだってば姉さんクワックワッ
Hatto flew over to Kotori and sat on her lap.
ただいまハット
Seeing her like this, I let out a sigh of relief. Everyone had waited here for her to come back.
いやーなんか悪いわね勢ぞろいでお出迎えしてくれちゃってほんと何様だよあんた
So is everything alright?
なんともないわよちょっと頭を打っただけだから
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound good.
軽い脳震盪だってさ
That doesn't sound good!
本当は昨日のうちに帰りたかったんだけどひばり姉が心配性でさでもほらもうこの通りピンピンしてるから
Kotori was waving her arms all around and being unusually talkative. Her wheelchair was a bit banged up. That must be where the wing hit. Just from seeing her wheelchair, I could tell how hard the impact was. I'm sorry, Kotori!
なんで葵が謝るのよ
If I had left your side, this would have never...
それは違うでしょ私が勝手に離れたんだからあれは私の不注意他の誰も悪くありませんそれになんともなかったんだから問題ないでしょ
Huh. Hibari stood behind her cheerful sister with a solemn expression on her face.
さてとそんじゃあ訓練を再開しましょう え
Practice, but you...
だって昨日中途半端になっちゃったでしょまだ本番を
Well...
想定したフライトできてないし病院の窓から空を見ながら気が気じゃなかったわよ今モーニンググローリーが来ちゃったらどうしようってさあ行きましょう時間がもったいないバカなこと言わないで
And it's terrible that she's around, first of all. A scream suddenly ripped out of the pale Hibari.
昨日あんなことがあったばかりなのよ
Because that's what she loves to do. That's why.
あんなことって別に大した怪我じゃなかったんだしたまたま運が良かっただけよまた同じことがあったら次はどうなるかわからないわ
I mean... given the fact she's been through that, I would say it will not happen again because of that event, basically. Come on.
お願いひばりね。モーニンググローリーがもう来ちゃうの。多分今夜か、そうじゃないなら明日か明後日か。もう時間がないの。ダメよ、許さないわ。ひばりね。
I mean, Kotori, at least right now we should rest. I mean...
葵まで休んでる暇なんてないの知ってるくせに。私なら大丈夫よ。お医者さんのお墨付きももらってきたんだから。
I don't know whether or not to tell her about the glider being confiscated. If I told her, she would be devastated. She would absolutely feel that it was all her fault. Without me saying anything, Hibari began to speak.
もうダメなの、小鳥ちゃん。たとえ私がいいって言っても続けられないわ。どういうこと？
The front door bell rang. We aren't expecting anyone right now. It's probably a teacher or someone like that. It'd be, I'll be right there. After opening the door, well-dressed man in a suit walked in.
お父さん？
小鳥。
Oh, okay, makes sense to be fair to inform him and so on. Seeing his daughter, he ran over and kneeled down next to her wheelchair.
頭を打ったんだって。大丈夫なのかい？
平気よ。なんともないわ。
けれど、昨日は入院したんだろ？
ただの検査入院。ちょっと坂道で転んだだけだから。小鳥ちゃん、お父さんは全部ご存知よ。
You... I'm not gonna say that word, but how could you?
昨日全部お話ししたの。事故の原因も、小鳥ちゃんが隠れてやっていたことも。
Wow. Way to bring, like, absolute maybe, or more like, way to maybe build up a hatred toward your own self. Saying nothing, Kotori's father looked at her with tears in his eyes. Kotori turned to look at Hibari.
約束が違う。夏休みが終わるまで待ってくれるって言ってたのに。言わないわけにはいかないでしょ。
You just fucked up the relationship of family right now, Hibari.
でも、そんなことしたらお父さんたちが。
You completely messed everything up right now. Kotori glanced over at her father. He was looking at her with intense sadness. She turned her head away in shame.
私たちがどんなに心配するか、ちゃんと分かっていたんだね。それなのに。違う
の、お父さん。だって、そうしないと許してくれないから。だから。
当たり前じゃないか。お前は自分がどうしてそんな体になってしまったのか忘れたのか。
Kotori shook her head.
じゃあどうしてグライダーなんて危険な乗り物に乗ったりしたんだ。
Because she wanted to. For fuck's sake. Her father's voice quieter and reproachful. Kotori hung her head low and said nothing in response.
お願いお父さん。夏休みが終わるまででいいの。私にグライダーを続けさせて。
Honestly, I would not be surprised if he called the Shitioka.
ダメだ。
お父さん。
そんな危険な遊び続けさせるわけにはいかない。
私、ここにいるみんなと一緒に頑張ってきたの。この夏のために。遊びじゃないの。真剣なの。
Kotori started to look at his daughter with sad eyes.
グライダーで空を飛んだからなんだと言うんだ。そんなもの危険なだけじゃないか。遊びたいならもっと他のことをすればいい。お父さんが探してあげるから。
What are you talking about? It's the same.
違うの。そうじゃないの。
Kotori was searching for the right words to defend herself, but she could not find them. Why she wanted to fly? Why it had to be a glider? She needed to be able to say why she had those feelings. Whatever words she would pick, however, just would not convey her feelings to anyone else. Looking at his daughter struggling for words, he let out a heavy sigh.
もうここには置いておけない。さあ、お父さんと一緒に家へ帰ろう。
Dude, you're fucking up your family right now, but
待ってよ。話を聞いてよ。
she will basically have only hatred for you right now. Kotori threw her head up to protest, but her father began to wheel her out while completely ignoring her. Please wait, Mr. Habane! I couldn't help but throw myself between Kotori and her father.
水瀬さん、
He looked at me with puzzled eyes. When he called a few days before, Kotori's father had completely trusted me. I had betrayed the trust. Well, like Kotori, I had not said things that should have been said. I mean, we all worked towards getting Kotori to be able to fly. So, you said it on the phone, didn't you? About how Kotori changing was all due to me. That's not right. It was all due to a glider and all of her friends here. Kotori nodded desperately. This time there was an accident, but our goal is right in front of our eyes. If you say Kotori can't fly, then she can't. But please, at least let her finish this. I spoke as honestly as I could. My head was bowed to him.
私からもお願いします。
He won't, probably.
お願いします。小鳥先輩のお父さん。お願いします。
Her father looked at the members of the soaring club, each with their head bowed.
この子がハンデを追っていることはあなたたちもよくご存知のはずだ。あなたたちが普通にできることもこの子にはできないんですよ。
That's what you think! Gee! Obviously there will be limitations, but... this guy! He spoke in a quiet yet grave tone.
この子をあなたたち普通の若者の夢に巻き込まないでやってください。
Wow! Dude, are you telling me she's not normal? What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn it! Dude, this guy just even dig the messing up the family of his own even deeper by saying that. What a fucking idiot.
お父さん、そんな言い方やめて。
But everyone knows by now that you think that. Oh my god.
本当のことだ。
Dude, congrats, you freaked everything up by the way. Kotori will be back to the way she was in the past. Great job, man. Maybe even worse. Kotori then paid as she heard what her father was saying.
私すごく頑張ったのよ。いっぱい練習して上手になったの。ちゃんと自分で操縦して飛べるようにもなったんだから。
それはここにいる皆さんの助けがあってのことだろう。
Oh my god, man. It's the case for everyone. You can't build everything on your own, you idiot.
それにグライダーはとっても安全な乗り物なんだから私が乗ったって。
お前が家を出るとき私たちに言ったことを覚えているかい？お前はこう言ったんだ。お父さんたちに心配をかけてばかりなのが嫌だ。だから一人で慶風学園に行きたいと。
その気持ちは今も変わってない。
I said that their father ran his hand over the much part of the wheelchair.
たまたま当たったのが車椅子だったからよかった。もし体のどこか頭にでも当たっていたらどうなっていたか。
If.
さあ帰ろう小鳥。お母さんも心配してる。早く安心させてやってくれ。
He started pushing her wheelchair. If I didn't do anything, Kotori would be gone forever. What?
待って、お父さん。
Kotori stopped the wheels.
小鳥。
お願い、ここにいさせて。グライダーやめるから、もう乗らないから。だからお願い。私、ここにいたいの。
Kotori's father looked at his crying daughter with sadness in his own eyes.
お父さんたちの気持ちも分かってくれ。
Dude, after what you said, really? Like, go freak yourself.
私、帰りたくない。
小鳥。
ねえお父さん、小鳥ちゃんに少し時間をあげて。今夜は私が小鳥ちゃんを引き取る。
I mean, honestly, Hibari, you can also
落ち着い
go.
てからお話ししましょう。ね、小鳥ちゃんもそうしましょう。
I mean, you are a pain as well to her, so no. Kotori's father silently nodded.
また迎えに行く。それまでこの子を頼む。小鳥、後でお母さんに電話して 元気な声を聞かせてあげておくれ。
分かった。
Hibari is kinda like... He tries to be, you know, basically like a... like a daddy's child, whatever you would call it. You know. She's basically... She seems like someone who would snitch on her brother or sister every single time, basically, is what I mean. It kinda hit me now. Obviously, in this situation, it makes sense, but the fact that she revealed everything, kinda annoying. Anyway, Hibari made a slight bow to us and began to push Kotori's wheelchair. Kotori! Ah, she's going to leave. Set to run after them. Kotori's father turned to face me.
これは私たち家族の問題なんです。
Dude, you fucked up your family before, you are doing it again. Shut the fuck up. He said this with an anguished look on his face and then proceeded to put his head down and leave. Dude, he's gonna mess everything up. So, great. Great. After Kotori left, a sudden slept upon all in the room. We all gathered in the dining hall for no particular purpose. Not wanting to be alone, I stayed nearby in the kitchen and did some of my work.
小鳥先輩、戻ってきますよね。当然でしょ。本人がそれを望んでるんだから。それにしても、娘の話もろくに聞かずに。ひどい親。
Yeah, let's go, Yoru! I mean, I don't really think there is much say we have in any of this, but... Everyone turned to look at me after my whisper carried out over the counter. When Kotori was unconscious after the incident, we all were so worried, not scared. As they spoke, everyone's expression went dark as they remembered that moment. To hear that news all the way in Tokyo, her father must have been completely terrified.
だろうね。
Which doesn't change the fact that he acted like an asshole towards his own daughter.
だからって、あんな言い方ひどいです。
Exactly.
小鳥先輩が、私たちと同じ夢を見られないなんて。
Please don't get her all wrapped up in your normal person dreams. Oh, fucking asshole. Even though it wasn't about me, hearing her father say those words ripped my heart out. I had always been by her side. To see all of her efforts, her dreams not able to be realized was crushing. I can imagine how Kotori felt when she heard that. Front doorbell rang.
葵くん、ひばりさん来てるよ。
Everyone looked up as Kana called for me. I dried off my hands and hurried to the entrance.
先ほどは父が失礼をしました。
Oh. The good girl act is on. No, I should be apologizing. No. It's not my place to say anything. How's Kotori? Wait.
今、私の家にいます。
Oh, god
泣き
damn
疲れ
it.
て眠ってしま
Why
い
is
ま
she
した。
there?
落ち着いたら、今夜にでも父と話し合ってもらうつもりです。
I see. I was relieved to know she wouldn't be going back to Tokyo immediately. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh! At Hibari's place, got it.
父の態度に気を悪くされたでしょう。
I mean, of course he did, come on, did you not hear what he said? That freaking asshole? Yes, the answer is yes. Why do you say that's not really it? Come on, man.
父も今は事故やグライダーのことを急に聞かされ、気が動転しているんだと思います。
Doubt.
ショックだったと思います。私もそうでしたから。
All the things that were hidden were revealed in the worst way possible. Considering that, he was quite calm, even gentlemanly. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything.
小鳥ちゃんの事故のことをご存じなければしょうがないと思います。それに悪いのは心配をかけるのを分かっていて黙っていたあの子ですから。
What's going to happen with her? Hibari's facial expression told me that she didn't know.
父と小鳥ちゃんの話し合い次第だと思います。
If he's opposed to it, she'll never lay finger on a glider again. Wouldn't she be able to say if that were the case?
そう約束していただけるなら、私からも父に頼んでみます。
Thank you. Hibari bowed and took her leave. I mean...
どうだった？ひ
Hmm.
ばりさん、なんて？あの人、どうなるの？
As I entered the dining hall, an avalanche of questions came my way. I had to push my way into the dining hall. Ugh! We don't know anything yet. Kotori is going to talk to her father tonight. Hibari seems to understand our position. She's on Kotori's side. Probably. I don't know about that. I mean, this is on the condition that Kotori doesn't go near the glider again.
よかった。
Huh? Asa sat down looking relieved. Age and Yoru didn't seem as relaxed.
今は待つしかないってことね。
Right, and we need to do what we can do. So we can fly when Kotori does come back. What do you mean? After finishing my kitchen work, I headed back to my room for a briefer. All the worrying and stress from the past 2 days had made me exhausted. I laid in my bed and closed my eyes. Kotori! Please let me stay here. I'll forget about the glider. I won't fly anymore. Please, I just want to be here. That's what she said, yeah. Remember Kotori's tear-stained face as she pleaded with her father twisted my heart in two. Honestly, as long as Kotori came back, not being able to fly over the morning glory isn't even a problem. I'm even fine with giving up on the glider. If he promised that, perhaps Kotori's father would allow her to be here. Wanting to hear Kotori's voice, I pulled out my cell phone. I selected Kotori's name in my contact list. I stopped, for Kotori and her father could have already started talking. If I called now, I would just be a nuisance. Just as I closed my phone, I was about to put it back in my pocket. It rang. I started to open it again and checked the screen. Ageha. I mean, you were right here, right now. So, Ageha's calling. What? Didn't she just go home a little bit ago? Moshi mosh. There was a sense of urgency in her voice. Calm down. Where should I go? Eh? The runway. I ran with Hasan Yoru to the runway. Aga was there with Anchan. Anchan had lifted the cover of the winch and was staring at it. Aga rushed over as soon as she saw me. Are you crying? Her eyes were red and filled with tears.
どうしたんですか？一体何が？
Anchan pulled his head away from the winch.
こりゃ重傷だな。
They fucking broke it, didn't they? I was at loss for words when I saw it myself. What? What?
何これ？
All the machinery had been destroyed. Dude! Those teachers are such fucking bitches. Dude, I'm cursing like crazy. I mean, I could go worse. You had not heard me cursing in Polish, but...
修理するにしてもちょっとやそっとじゃ治らんぞ。
What a bunch of assholes. He seemed completely confused and frustrated. What is this? Who in the world could have done this? We know who. As soon as the words left my mouth, I had a realization. There is only one person who could have done this.
昨日グライダーを持っていかれるとき、飛岡先生の態度が変だったから気になって見に来たの。
Where's my baseball bat?
そしたらこんなことに。
He did it.
わからない。でも
I clenched my fist so hard my nails began digging into my palm. Oh, he's gonna get his face smashed.
許せないわ。どうしよう、葵。これじゃもう飛べないよ。
I could hear her begin to cry as she whispered. I put an arm around her shoulder, steady her. She was trembling so much that she had to use my body for support.
なんでなの？昨日まではあとちょっとで手が届きそうだったのに、なんもかもいきなり全部なくなっちゃったよ。
Not only did we lose the glider our wings, but the winch was broken too. We lost all our means of getting up into the sky. Oh, dude. After taking her back home, I brought Asa and Yoru to the dorm. Having seen all of them in tears brought an even heavier sadness over me. Why did this happen to us? Confused by the strange yet obvious malice and the sense of loss from having the glider taken away, I was consumed by an overpowering sense of lethargy.
大丈夫か?
Yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm not. Thanks for Kobe. Anchan had come as soon as Ageha called him. When he came back, I had already looked like she was about to cry. If he hadn't come, she would have burst into tears by now.
何? お前らが困ってるならいつでも駆けつけるさ。
I mean, he's right. He spoke with an anxious look on his face.
大変だったみたいだな。
Kind of. I didn't want to say anything more than that. If I started to talk, I probably would not be able to stop. I wanted him to listen to what happened. I felt like acting like a little child. He must have known how I felt as he began to pat me on the head.
それじゃあもう行くよ。そろそろ戻らないとおやすさんにどやされる。
Thanks, Anchan. As I raised my hand to thank him, Anchan stood up and started to leave. He took one step and then stopped. What's wrong?
飛岡先生があそこまでやるのは、もしかすると俺たちのせいかもしれない。
No. He's just a piece of shit. What do you mean?
いや、すまん。忘れてくれ。
Oh, he might be talking about that accident from the past. Anchan was being unusually vague. Thinking that strange, I went and looked at the mess that was behind him. Behind him? What mess? Phew! Closing the door behind me, I could only sight what I had seen. The winch was completely destroyed. Anchan said that he tried to fix it as quickly as possible, but at best it'd take more than a week. There was also the possibility that it couldn't be fixed at all. Well, I guess we can fly no more. I threw myself to my bed. I was so exhausted I could barely stand. I opened up my cell phone as if it may have the answer to my problems. One new message. Huh? I didn't even notice that I got a message at some point. Sender, Kotori. What? I jumped out of bed and opened the message. Boop. Don't worry, I'll come back. It seems like she had written it in a hurry. Even though it was enough to completely re-energize me. I quickly wrote back the reply. Okay, I'll be waiting. Boop. A short message is best. Only say what I have to say. I closed my phone and got up again. Alright, let's build a new one, I guess. Ageha. As soon as I entered the secret base, I noticed Ageha was also here. What you doing here? Hadn't she just gone home?
そっちこそ。
Then, just around the time when summer was about to start.
私もそんなとこ。ここでくじけてちゃ、あいつらの思うツボだもんね。
Seems so. I suggested to Ageha what I had come up with on my way here. Remember the rubber cord that Yoru found a while ago? I wonder if we can use that. Ageha smiled smugly.
私もそれ考えてたとこ。
Well, do you really think this will get the glider to fly?
さあ、どうなんだろう。
It was something that looked like a bunch of rubber bands put together to make a rope. It was quite long, and right in the middle it had a metal ring attached. It looked as if it was designed to attach to the glider's hook. Yoru had found it in a warehouse. Through a little research, I found out that it was used for launching gliders. Let's go! Using the recoil from a rubber should make it possible to fly. What? I just can't see this working.
だよね。
Someone entered the dock.
先輩。二人とも。それは
I mean,
こっちのセリフです。
that's their place technically, so. We are doing research. Oh boy. Alright, let's make this episode not angry now, please. It seems us and Yoru were thinking the same thing we were. We came here thinking that there might be something we can do.
ひひひ。へこたれないね。私らも。
We don't really have much time or options.
ソアリング部の人たちって単純っていうか。
Meh.
心は一つってことですね。
One mind. I thought it was a good time to pull out my cell phone and so show it to everybody. By the way, I got a message from Kotori earlier.
嘘。本当ですか？
Not Uso.
なんて書いてあったの？
Don't worry, I'll come back. Everyone stared at the short message. It was almost as if they expected some other meaning to be hidden amongst those 5 words.
こりゃあの子が戻ってきた時、離陸準備ができてないとどやされるわね。
Yeah. If we just sit around sucking our thumbs, she'll believe it, no doubt about it. As I said this, everyone began snickering as if they remembered the time Kotori flipped out on me. Okay, first let's look up on this a bit. Let's build a new glider, man. In a week, Ageha gathered a bit of information on the internet, capital letter. We all began to be stared at what she had found. Rubber cord towing. Taking off via winch is winching towing. Using a rubber cord is rubber cord towing. Okay.
別名パチンコ英語？
Oh, let's go! It is what I was actually saying in the very beginning. Maybe, wait, could you maybe like start a glider like a trebuchet? I mean, that kinda is like a slingshot trebuchet. I mean, same thing. The long rubber cords touch the glider. The ends are pulled and then off it flies, just like a slingshot. In this slingshot, for you don't want the bullets to just go all over the place. You know what? I think that's how they are starting the gliders in that place that is close to me. When I looked at the videos, I think it was not a winch, it was a slingshot thingy thing. Anywho.
なんかすごい原始的ね。
Sometimes primitive might be best, I guess, or maybe not. And in this situation, it's our one last option, I guess. Could it really get the glider to fly?
さあ。あ、ここに動画があるよ。
Okay. I clicked to open up the video. It was of a rubber cord towing of a glider by a river bed. I'm surprised Aoi was not taught about this stuff in his school. Or additional school where he got the license. I would assume they would teach you about that. To us it was quite the spectacle. First, the ring on the rubber cord is lashed to the hook that we use for the winch. Then the glider stays in place while the cord is pulled on with a lot of manpower. Sort of like a huge tug of war. When the cord is pulled just enough, the pilot releases the brake and then... Yoru began growling at the video.
飛びましたね。ちょっぴりだけ。
The glider flew up about maybe 1 or 2 meters high. It didn't even go 10 meters, man. So basically you would need to start off right at the spot where there is uplift. I heard the instructions.
これはもともとと軽いグライダーを飛ばすのに用いる方法らしいわね。だからうちの複座式となると、ちょっと厳しいかも。
The weight of the 2 people wouldn't help either.
浮き上がるかどうかも怪しいわね。
There wouldn't be enough acceleration, yeah. Even if it did, getting high enough to get to the clouds would be another problem. At that acceleration, the glider would stall before getting into a vertical draft. Oh. So, what I literally said, you would need literally to start off in the center of that place, I think.
やっぱりウインチと人力じゃパワーに差がありすぎるか。
But what if you took something that is not a human to get that rubber? Right? What if you took a car or whatever to basically slingshot it?
複座式のグライダーを十分な高さまで上げようと思ったら、よほど強力で十分な長さのゴムがないと不可能だわ。
Are you not listening to me? What if it's not a human? We'd need enough people to pull it. Why people? Get a car! You have someone who has the license. It might theoretically be possible, but realistically it's close to impossible. Why is nobody listening to me? And there is no way we get a long enough court in time. Yeah, I don't think this will work.
わかんない。まだ
Car!
他に方法あるかも。
Core! I have begun searching on the internet again. Capital internet, capital letter, for heaven's sake. Okay, you handle this. I'm going to go look for the glider. What?
見てくるって？
Before I take the glider back, we have to know where it is, right? Heh.
やだよ。
Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I thought Tasaki, my plan after he took me to the school. He wasn't taking the idea well. Please, you got to do something, man.
なんとかってお前。今度バレたらただじゃ済まないんだぞ。
I won't say that you told me. Please, please, please.
なこと言っても、こないだのも俺だってバレてるし。
What do you mean? Hey, I was only asking that he helped me find where the glider was being stored. That's all. Since he's part of the student council, he can get places most students can't.
だいたいお前らだって今度逆らったらどうなるかわかんねえんだろ。
Nope.
やめとけって。もうお前ら無茶しすぎだ。たかが空飛ぶ飛ばないって話だろ。どうしてそこまでやるんだよ。
Well, you see. I stopped mid-sentence.
お前まさか何も考えずにやってんのか？
No. I just hadn't sat down and put all my thoughts together, that's all. I could try to do it, but there was just no way to really put it into words. I know the best way to say it, but, well, it feels like if I don't do it, I'd be betraying myself. I worked so hard on this. How could I possibly betray my own hard work? Remember the time Kotori and I stared straight up at the sky? This is exactly what I didn't want to betray. He tilted his head to the side with a confused expression on his face. Suddenly he sighed.
お前ってやっぱかっこいいな。
Hey? What?
昔からさ、お前とかアゲハはやっぱ俺とは違うよ。
Really? Now it was my turn to be confused.
俺からすりゃ、お前らが憧れでずっと見上げて生きてきたってことだよ。
Really? Matsuge gave me a frustrated look as I nodded, only half understanding what he was saying.
わかったよ、手伝ってやる。幼馴染ってやつはつれえな。ずっと一緒にいると仲良くなっちまう。
Let's go, let's be crazy together!
ただし絶対にあかりさんにはバレないように頼むぞ。もしバレたら俺の恋の行方が。
She's standing right here, by the way.
何のご相談か。
I knew it! Hello! Why are you here?
ここ学校よ。
That's true, yeah. But it's summer vacation!
クラブハウスの修繕費の見積もりを今日中に出さないといけないのよ。
She spoke in a jaded tone. Akari really is hard worker.
というわけだ。悪かったな、葵。力になれなくて。
What? What happened to the way you were acting just a few minutes ago?
分かってくれよ。俺にとってあかりさんはお前らとの腐れ縁より何百倍も大事なんだ。
I mean, I understand him in this situation, yeah. Akari looked at the two of us with an emotionless look on their face.
私も水瀬君にお話があったんだけど、何やらお取り込み中のようね。
いえいえ、こいつとの話はもう終了したんで。な、葵。
No, we're not. But anyway, what is it you want to talk about? Akari want to talk to me wasn't exactly a common thing.
ハバネさんのこと聞いたわ。とても残念だけど、我々生徒会はあなたたちをかばうことはできません。力になれなくてごめんなさい。
But you would want to, that's what matters. Understand? I mean, that's how it was from the start anyway. I should be one apologizing. Sorry about all the trouble we caused you. Akari had approved the soaring plan, which had made her take on responsibility for it.
それは構わないわ。私が信念に基づきやったことだから。ただ、
She's great.
こうなってしまったことは残念だけど、私も見たかったわ。あなたたちのグライダーが飛ぶところを。
Dude, that is the best girl in this game. Akari was looking out of the window as she spoke to me.
望月先輩が何年もかけて追いかけていたものが何なのか。それが結実するところをこの目で見てみたかった。
Akari.
お話というのはそれだけよ。
Akari's business persona had returned. Once she had finished, she turned around and walked to the hallway. After a few steps, she stopped. She stood still with her back still faced to us. Oh! Is she going to tell us something? Some very important information?
あかりさん
She suddenly turned around and walked towards us.
昨日飛岡先生たちが何やら大きなものを持って帰ってくるのを見かけたわ。
Let's go!
中身は知らないし特に興味もないのだけれど、どうやらそれはグラウンドにある体育遊具室に保管したみたい。
Oh, dude! She's the best. She's absolutely the best.
あそこならしっかりと鍵がかけられますからね。
Thanks, but why do you...
深い意味はないわ。世間話よ。悪いかしら。
Holy crap! Saying that in a tone, she turned around again.
それじゃ。
This time she actually left. She's the best! Arigato! I stared at the ground, completely dumbfounded. Why did she tell me that?
さあ飛岡のやり方に相当ムカムカ来てたからな。ああ見えて怒ると怖いんだ。
The gym storeroom. Alright, let's go, Aibo!
勝手に人を相棒にすんな。
The fact that I remember how partner was Aibo. I'm so glad. I headed off to the sports field, almost putting Masatsugu behind me. Din 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 din. Din 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 din. As expected, the storeroom was locked. I did a quick inspection of the warehouse and took my leave. Well, at least we learned where it's being kept. Now we can get it back when we have to. Of course, that's a huge risk to take. I rushed back to the secret base, deep in thought. As I was walking up the slight hill, I glanced at the sky over the lake. Oh boy. Oh shit, it's purple. It's freaking purple, man! I began to run. Run to the hills! Actually, it's true. Run to the hill. Run to the hill. Dun 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 dun.
アゲハ先輩、あれって。ええ、多分そうだと思う。
I ran down the hill towards the runway. I placed my hands on my knees and tried to catch my breath. My cell phone had been ringing for some time now. I answered without checking to see who was calling. Hello?
Aoi! 空を見て!
I can see it, okay? Standing in the middle of the runway, I had a clear view of the sky. The eastern sky was bluish purple. To the west, the sky was the same orange that it always was at sunset. This is what we had been waiting for all this time. The sky we had been yearning for, praying for. Staring at the beautiful gradient of the bluish purple to the baby firmly on my body began to tremble. I was suddenly overjoyed, excited and impatient. Each second a new feeling welled up inside of me.
ねえ、あれって
That's right!
間違いないよね。
Let's go! Steal a glider! Again! Yeah, there's a sign. The morning glory is coming. In the next episode? Maybe. I know we are going to cut it right here, right now. And we will continue tomorrow. After never mind, it's night.
葵がいない間に他の方法も調べてみたんだけど、どれも今から準備するには厳しいわ。
Or maybe this is another day. Yeah, let's cut it anyway. We are over the hour mark, kind of, so let's end it. If it began with the anger and so on... Dude, Akari came and absolutely saved my day. She's wonderful, man. She is wonderful. And yeah, honestly, what she's been doing, I feel like it would be hard to choose anyone else as the best girl in this game now. As much as I like Amane as well, and Kaneko, I feel like Akari is like, she's the best. Will I be saying that later? Who knows? Maybe I will, but at this stage, yeah, my absolute favorite. I know we are playing Kotori's route, but you know. God damn it. Alright. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see what exactly will go, but maybe we'll be stealing the glider again. And so on. I feel like Yoru and Asa should go to their grandfather, basically, and deal with Shitioka as it should have been done. Get our glider back here, come on! Alright, let's end the episode 4. Hope you enjoyed, consider liking, subscribing, and so on. Always appreciate it. And have a wonderful day! And hope you join me tomorrow too. Bye bye!